Hello, my name is Brainerd Carey. Today I'm talking to you a little bit about Kickstarter, raising money online, and following up on the last talk that I gave. I'm an author and an artist. I've written these books, New Markets for Artists, as well as Making It in the Art World. They're both books that are meant to develop an artist's professional career and are not meant for beginning or amateur artists, but artists at all levels of their career, including mid-career and people who have had major shows. Today I want to talk a little bit about Kickstarter, follow up from some fundraising ideas that I've talked about before, and I want to make clear that Kickstarter is not a funding platform in itself for the arts. They don't have money that they give away. They create a community of people that are mini philanthropists or micro philanthropists. They're giving each other money. So if you haven't seen the last video, Kickstarter, which is what I was talking about, is a way for artists to raise money on the internet using crowdsourcing, and literally millions of dollars are running through their account every month. It is the largest funding platform for the arts in the world. And what that means is more money is going through there to support the arts than anywhere else. Again, what this means is not that Kickstarter itself is giving away money, but they have created an extraordinary situation where people can give money to one another. I did a Kickstarter project a year ago, did incredibly well, raised $16,000. Some have raised hundreds of thousands of dollars that people have done. And the key is this, and I want to talk about this in the context of giving. It's the season of giving. I want to talk a little bit about what it means to become part of Kickstarter and become part of their community. Because the best way to learn about what I'm talking about here is to go now to Kickstarter.com, or when you finish this video, go to Kickstarter.com and bid on something. That means support a project of another artist for $1 or $2. Don't spend more than $5 if you don't want. I know nobody has that much money. But the question is how to get involved in Kickstarter and be part of that community in a way that's effective. And the way you find that out is by entering into that community. And you'll see right away you need a few things, like you need to register with Kickstarter, which is free. You need to get an Amazon account, which you may or may not have. And then what you'll do is begin looking through projects that are separated into art, architecture, dance, theater, writing, illustration. There's all kinds of categories on there. And look at what people are doing. Look at how they're presenting themselves. Because ultimately you have to stand either in front of a video camera like I'm doing and present yourself somehow, or you have to describe with a series of slides or audio what it is that you're doing. What do you want to raise money for? What do you need the money to produce, to make, to sculpt, to build, to paint? That's the idea of Kickstarter. So in this talk today, which is brief, I want to say it's important to enter into the community of givers. When I was raising money for the project and even more active on Kickstarter, I was also very active in donating to other people's projects. In one way, it's good karma. You know, you want people to give you a lot of money for your project, right? So give other people money. It's not simply well-wishing that brings you back money. They notice you. They notice that you give. When people notice that you give, even other artists, they tend to want to reciprocate. You can ask that. So the thought for today is to take a look at Kickstarter. In this season of giving, do yourself a huge favor, not just because it's the way for you to raise money, but because it will make you feel fantastic to give $1 or $2 to someone. And you may not even give that dollar completely, which is the important thing to understand about Kickstarter. You could pledge $1 to 5 projects. The money still has not come out of your account, and won't till the new year. Usually projects are at least a month long. So that means you're not spending any now, and if those projects don't reach their funding level, nothing will be taken out of your account. Again, if this is confusing at all, it will clarify everything to go to Kickstarter.com and to look for a project to bid on. Because once you find one and bid on it, you'll understand everything that's happening within the world of Kickstarter and how to enter into a truly micro-philanthropic community. Everybody's giving to one another. And as I just interviewed a major fundraiser, one of the things he said to me, and this is so true, is that when somebody gives you something, when somebody writes a check to you, when somebody gives you money for a project, right away there's a neurological reaction that gives them a kind of high, a little splash of dopamine, something that is exciting about giving, not just a present, but about giving money to somebody. Try it out. Go to Kickstarter and donate $1 to somebody. See if it doesn't get you slightly high, a little bit of a smile inside that lets you know that there's something about giving that is genuinely exciting. I hope you will begin or explore Kickstarter. I hope you'll enter into this exciting community of micro-philanthropic people, which you could be one of. And I thank you for listening to this. Wish you the best with your art. Feel free to ask me questions.